What's up, my friends? We're going old school. We're going to look at the whole Prizepicks morning board, talk about several sports picks, and how you can get all my plays texted to you for free every day for 30 days. All my plays free. Let's go. All right, my friends, let's do it. Looking at the morning board, one play just jumps off the page for me, and that's Bam Adebayo. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to go through a bunch of plays today, honestly, a bunch. You're going to walk away and be like, man, that was a good video. That's going to be all videos going forward. So do me a quick favor. Hit the like button for me. Just hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Bam Adebayo, 20.5 points. Where are we going with this one? Well, let's talk about it real quick. So Bam, interestingly enough, has been struggling. And my man is only averaging 13.5 field goal attempts per game over the last 10 games. It has not been a good stretch for him. He has not been aggressive, averaged just 18 points. They are at home, but listen, last 28 games, he's been under in 21 of 28 games and under in 12 of the last 15 without Kyle Lowry. On top of that, Utah's been pretty darn good against centers, using multiple splits variations based on games. They've been top 5 against opposing centers points-wise for quite a while. So I'm taking under Bam Adebayo 20.5 points. I think that's a really good data-driven play. I was not a huge fan of the rebound props on Prizepicks this morning, but I did like this Kyle Anderson 4.5 assist prop, and let's break it down. Just looking at the potential assists over the last 10 games, Kyle Anderson leads the Wolves. Isn't that crazy? Also, he's averaging 29 minutes per game over that time frame. And he's always been a guy that when he gets minutes, he does produce. When playing 20-plus minutes this season, he's over in 70% of games. There's a 240-point total for this game, which means lots and lots of points and a solid 5-point spread. A lot of upside here. I really like the over. I'm actually going to show this one on FanDuel Sportsbook in a hot second as well. Before I keep going and get to the rest of the picks, did you know you can get all my plays texted to you? Yeah, I started this on, I believe, Thursday or Friday. You could see a lot of people taking advantage. And why? Because it's free. It's totally free. You guys can get all of my plays. Prizepicks, sportsbooks, one or the other or both, totally free for the whole month, 30 days. Today's March 13th. You do it now, you get it for another 30 days. That's crazy. I send out 5 to 9, as you've seen since Thursday. It's been 12, 15 total. It's been a lot. I'm trying to get back down to 5 to 9. That's the sweet spot for me. Written analysis, moderate. I give data-driven plays, value plays, which is plus EV, and focus on player props. Almost 500 people are receiving free text messages, emails, and also can be received by Telegram. Here is a quick prelude to the types of things you will receive. So you get all sorts of notes, plays are posted, written write-ups. Here's 3 I posted this morning, and check it out. What I just talked about for Kyle Anderson is right there for sportsbooks. I posted this morning for sportsbooks. I love it, minus 104 odds on FanDuel. I'm taking it also on Prizepicks, as we were just saying. So when I post my Prizepicks selections later, you're going to see the rest of them there as well. You'll see the write-ups and all of that. So if you want it, again, if you want it, it's 100% free. Grab the Dub Club link below and use promo code DONUTS. So you would click on subscribe for what you wanted. You would click 1 month because it's a monthly, and check this price out. I mean, you can get out all my Prizepicks monthly for $10. Unbelievable. And then right here it says have a promo code. Click here. You type in donuts, apply. Go to proceed to checkout. You would enter this info, and this is just going to be there in case you want to stick around for the second month. As you see, it says free with promo code. And then $9.99 every month after that. Listen, basically you could get all of my picks for $10 total for 2 months here if you want, which would be what, $5 a month? Anyways, that's down below. It's the Dub Club link. Use promo code DONUTS. I'll see you on the inside. Get your cell phones ready. Have those email alerts on, and you won't miss any of my personal picks, as I will text them and email them out via the Dub Club site. So Kyle Anderson taking the over 4.5. Another one I want to jump on right now is very plus EV, and that's Devin Booker. and I'm going under 6.5 assists. Now, last game I actually had the under. I love this play. What did he do? He went out there and racked up, I believe, 8 assists. That was a tough one, but the data's been really good this season for under 6.5 assists. In fact, he's been under in 62% of the games. Now, lately, he's been crushing the over, averaging 6.7 assists over his last 10 games, over the last 5, averaging 7. Warriors' defense at home is a little bit better, though. They've actually allowed fewer assists when they're playing at home versus on the road. I don't know. They get fired up the crowd. It's also getting towards the end of the season, and Golden State needs wins. They need W's. They are jockeying for playoff seeding. They are not at the top of the West, and they need to climb now. If they want to be playing in front of the home crowd so Klay Thompson can hit some shots, they're going to need to win some games. This is a big one. Right now, they are 4-point favorites at home against the visiting Phoenix Suns. 237 total. I'm taking Devin Booker under 6.5 assists. I think he scores a bunch today. Chris Paul assists, totally juiced over 9.5 at home. So, I don't like taking multiple props from the same team. However, if you wanted to use some game theory here, I think there's space for that. I mean, you could go Devin Booker under 6.5, Chris Paul over 9.5. The books are telling us Chris Paul over 9.5, totally juiced. I mean, he's minus 135 on DK. FanDuel already moved him to 10.5 assists. So did Barstool Sportsbook and Bet Rivers. The other books that have him at 9.5 is juiced. Minus 139 on Caesars. Minus 130 on Bet365. BetMGM has him at minus 140. You get the point. You can take the plus EV play here on Chris Paul over and then go under on Devin Booker, who basically is minus 140 on BetMGM, minus 148, Bet Rivers, minus 139, Caesars, minus 135, DK, so on and so forth. You guys can grab the under on Booker, over on Chris Paul, and you have yourself two very plus EV plays and solid correlation. Like if Chris Paul pops off for 12, 13 assists, what happened? Well, Devin Booker probably scored a ton, right? And vice versa. If Devin Booker's scoring 30, his points prop today is 30.5. If he scores 34, 35 points, did he rack up many assists? And if he scored that many, was Chris Paul getting those assists? Probably. So there's 4, and I think that that's a fine option today. But just be mindful. If you play, if you play 2 of the same types of props, especially on the same team, if it doesn't go to your game theory or your narrative, I mean, you could brick both and go 0-2. And no matter how good Kyle Anderson and the Bam Adebayo props are and how well they do, your card is totally tanked because you had 2 from the same team. So I think if you do something like that, it's often important to potentially just be more aggressive, right? So you could look at something like this, and hear me out. At that point, I think you're just playing some game correlation. You're doing a little game stack theory here. And you got Klay Thompson at home, who has been electric at home this season, while he's been complete cheeks on the road. Matter of fact, let's look at a couple splits here at home, 26.5. He's been over in 18 of 22. 18 of the last 22 games at home, he's been over. Take Andrew Wiggins out of the lineup, and it's been even better. He's been over in 14 of the last 15 at home without Wiggins. And then when you look at him on the road, he's been under in 18 of 25. I mean, we're talking massive split differences. He had 34 points and rebounds in the first home game against Phoenix. Most books actually are starting to juice this and move lines to 27.5. I like the 26.5. You could take the over. Totally up to you how you want to use these. These are honestly plays that I'm on right now. I'm not sure I want to pair them all together as a slip, having 3 from one game, but I'm a degenerate. I probably enter this as a flex 5 and share that with members. So anyways, again, all plays free for the whole month, texted right to your cell phone. You get an email alert. You can opt out of cell phone if you don't want to text. You can have just Telegram and email, or vice versa if you're like, nah. Just being able to open a quick cell phone photo of a pick, phenomenal, right? Okay, then you can turn off these or keep all 3 on. It's up to you. It's totally free for a month. Use promo code DONUTS. And at the very least, my friends, do me a favor, support free content by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. And again, if you want to support free content, and get more free content. You guys can get all of my picks for free for a full month. Promo code Donuts. Grab that Dub Club link down below. Hopefully, I'll see you on the inside. Get those cell phones ready. Play 4 plays, I believe. Actually, I already went out this morning. I've got a few more dialed up for you. We'll text those and email those out within the hour. Have a good day, my friends. See you on the inside.